अच्छा, जो टॉपिक है चाइल्ड लेबर का उसको बड़े अच्छे तरीके से लेके जाना है लेक्चरेट में। अब क्या कहते हैं कि द इफेक्ट ऑफ चाइल्ड लेबर इन आवर सोसाइटी। सो द चाइल्ड लेबर इज बेसिकली basically a curse which is we are spoiling and we are compromising on the future generation that is coming. The child effect has a very bad consequences in the society, because the emotional, we'll see that the child is emotionally, the child who is involved in the labor since it's at the early age, he is mentally distorted sort of a person, and emotionally his feelings normally goes down, and he will not become a good member of the society, and he is not a fruitful person in the society, because emotionally he is down and he is unable to he is feeling a deprivation in his feelings also, and he is basically emotionally down. So what child labor actually do? The child labor effect is basically spoiling the generation also, and the thing which is very important, that we are not having the maybe after 20, 15, 20 years we will not be having the youth available, which will be the driving force in the society. What is the driving force? The person who is driving machine. And what is the driving machine? Intellectuals, the educated person like engineer, doctor. These are the driving force, and the persons who are working as a mechanic under him, or as a labor under him, or maybe the assistant under him, that is the driven force. So the driving force is not available once the child labor is prevailed in the society. So what will happen, that we'll be having in the after the effect that comes maybe after 15, 20 years, we'll be having the working hand available, and the mechanics will be having available, the skilled workers will be having available, but will not be having available with the persons who are basically capable to drive them. Because everybody knows that a car, I want to give the example of a car, that the car, how to rectify a car, how to maintain a car, maybe that will be the bulk of quantity of labors will be available. But once we will be talking about the manufacture of the car, the manufacturer will not be available. So as I mentioned earlier, that the child labor is a curse in the society. Why it is happening, we will not go into the detail, because my topic is that child labor is basic. What is the effect of child labor? So emotionally, bulk quantity, huge quantity of children which will be available in the society are emotionally and down, and they feel deprived in the society. Once they are doing any working in maybe in a shop, or in any mechanic, or in a workshop, or in any other place, the person who is going, the other child who is going to the school, that has a very bad and emotional effect on the child. And as we know that the child are at their early age, and their body and their emotions and their feelings are developing at this age. So once there will be the things that is developing in them, it is basically we have curbed them, we have spoiled them, we have crushed them emotionally and physically also, and in the mentally also, and their heart they are not feeling a good people, and they consider themselves as the third persons in the society, which is a very bad effect. Because again, after 15, 20 years we will not be having available a good citizen in the society, and we will not be having the driving force available. And this is the main effect, these two effects within a time frame. अगर मुझे इसका ऐसे मिल जाए तो मैं इसको 10 पेजेस भी लिख लूँगा. बट वंस वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द लेक्चर, सो within a short span of time, these are the two effects that normally happens once the child labor will prevail in the society. Thank you very much. तो इस तरह करके आप टॉपिक को जो है ना वो ऐसे लेके चलें जैसे उसकी इनसाइट पे बात करें. इनसाइट पे बात नहीं करेंगे तो 80-90% कैंडिडेट जो है ना वो तो आए बाएं शाएं ऊपर ऊपर की बातें सतह की बात करें। इनसाइड ऑफ दी थिंग इज़ वेरी मच इम्पॉर्टेंट। सो जब इनसाइड की आप बात करेंगे तो चीज़ें आपका विजन भी बढ़ेगा और एक अच्छा इफेक्ट भी पड़ेगा। और इसके लिए प्रैक्टिस के बगैर नहीं होता। प्रैक्टिस करेंगे, प्रैक्टिस प्रैक्टिस प्रैक्टिस, फिर जाके होगा, अदरवाइज नहीं होगा।